Okay, so today is Sunday, March 12th, 2023. And thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Delia Yeager, and if you haven't played with me before, I've been doing this for a really long time. And I started doing healing circles, meditation circles, various names of things about 10, 15 years ago. And so there's so much energy that's going on. And I know that from experience over all these years, how much more we can all, we just get so much of an extra turbocharge when we do these things together.
Yeah.
And having your own practice is a great thing. And I love teaching people about their practice and then coaching and having classes and all of that jazz. But it's also really nice just to come together and have an energetic party of some kind. There's a lot of turbulence that's going on, and it's not going to let up anytime soon. And the more we are able to be kind of embody our infinite self as opposed to the Time Warner version of ourselves, which is just the little body, the easier it is to kind of surf the energy instead of get caught in the undertow. So I'm going to open it up. I'd like everybody to kind of come into the circle with, what is it that you would like to get out of today's call? What is it that you're kind of aware of? What would you like to have eased in your life, or anything else that you'd like to contribute to the circle? Can we start with you, Mary?
Oh, of course. Can you hear me? Because I can't figure out how to unmute myself or mute myself. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So would you mute me afterwards? Because
Yes.
I don't have it. It's not coming up on my screen unusually. Okay. Oh boy. What I've been very much experiencing is a just fast. Everything is so fast. And then there's a body thing that happens where body I have to speak with my body. I have to have communication with my body because it is so much happening so quickly. There's one other big thing I was going to say too. Oh, resistance. One of my key things here. As I'm working through and experiencing me, that there's this wall of resistance that is very much present and easier to dismantle, but still there. There's also this energy that is just dynamite. I don't know any other way to say it, that I sometimes just get giggles and get oh gosh, yeah, I'm excited and it's fruitful and there's possibilities that are beyond anything that I could imagine. So that's where I'm at.
And what would you like for this hour to gift you?
Ease.
Excellent. Thank you. Paul, what about you?
I have a lot of what Mary said actually is that it's all moving too fast, and my brain, well, we all know about our brains, but my body's having a hard time keeping up, and thoughts are not cohesive, and decision making is scattered, and it's just hard to kind of get a grasp on everything and have it kind of be where you feel like it's manageable instead of everything kind of just slipping away or just out of reach or whatever. It's just like Swiss cheese or something. You just come upon a hole and there's just a gap. And so I would like to get more ease out of this session, and slowing time down a little bit more so that I can catch up with it.
Well, pinch your adorable cheek on that one. Thank you. So for those of you who are new to me, pinch your adorable cheek means be kind to you, and maybe not. It's going to happen. So I'm not sure, there's a couple that I don't have names for, but Karina,
Yeah, this is Tracy on
Hi,
iPhone.
Tracy.
I am trying to change that. I'm working on it now to rename, but the rename's not coming up.
Okay. Well, hi, Tracy.
Hi.
And what would you like to get out of today's call? What's going on for you? I'm so glad you're here.
I am too. Just so excited to be here. I really want to heal from carjacking that occurred about 2 weeks ago, and my car was stolen. They did find it, but just the whole energy and experience and memory of it, and heal from that.
That's a big trauma.
Yeah.
Were you in like downtown somewhere?
No, I, believe it or not, was taking the trash out of the back seat of my car and was knocked to the street. And then it was a couple of guys, and one jumped in my car and just took it. I was on my community property where I live.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is a new phone because my phone was in the car. They stole my
Sure.
phone, my purse. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you're here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Karina, would you like to say anything?
Sure. I think my purpose is more of a reset right now for me. Just so I was meditating a lot, maybe about 6-7 months ago. I haven't done it as much. I just want to reset and restart pretty much.
Okay, great. Well, I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you.
And Sandrika, would you care to say anything? You don't have to.
I don't have to, that's perfect. No, just work on the ease of energy. It's been rough at work for the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to be easier on the communication and the struggle. Like every day I wake up and I just don't want to deal with the work, and I usually don't feel like that, but for the past 2 weeks, every day is just a struggle. So yeah, hopefully every week I'm like, hopefully this week will be better. Yeah, just to clean up. I think the energy has been heavy, so just clean that up a little bit will be nice.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being here. Yes, there has been a lot of intensity, and that's not going to change. It's going to get more and less intense on a energetic kind of a physics level. There's a lot of things that are happening with the planet's gravitation and magnetic business. And there's a lot of stuff going on with the sun's planet gravity and magnetic business. And this is also a time of the planet itself going through its own rising of consciousness and changing its mission in the cosmos, and also lots of earth changes that are going on. So it's a good place to start for anybody and everybody is to be kind to your body. And so I'm going to do this so you can see me, but a lot of times I'll talk about pat the body, and it's not like good dog. It's like good friend, right? Like you put your hands somewhere on your body And it's usually like on your knees or something, and just kind of rubbing the same way you would do if you were putting your hand on the shoulder of a friend, and starting to consciously choose to cultivate and deepen and soften your relationship with your sweet body, because there are a lot of things. And for we're all very intelligent people. We read the newspapers, or we're living in the world, we're very aware. And for every 100 things that we can name that's going on and why we might be nervous or in whatever emotional state we're in, there's like a gazillion others that we don't know about. So it's time to stop, having tests for the body. Well, I'll listen to you if you're reasonable. I'll listen to you if you can tell me why you're upset. None of that needs to be happening anymore. From now on, we can just start to begin with pat the body. What is it you're trying to tell me? And start to be inclusive of the incredibly intelligent information system that is our body. Our bodies are telling us information all the time, and we have been trained to not listen. And now is a really good time to start listening and to start pat the body and be kind and breathe and be willing to get rid of what doesn't belong to you and start doing something with the stuff that does belong to you. A little more of the background is that we have, as aware as we are, the story of our awareness and the five senses and kind of the Time Warner version of us is really very, very, very narrow. And we're really, really, really bigger than that. And so to start to include the parts of you that you don't know about when you're thinking about yourself and when you're talking to yourself is really going to help start to move energy and bring more ease to your body. Bodies can't lie. Brains can, because that's a whole other ballgame, but bodies can't lie. And if your body is sending you signals of, danger, danger, Will Robinson, it may not be something that you need to take action on, but it is something you need to validate. You need to acknowledge, okay, body, you're upset about something, and I get that. And what can we do? And to start to assume the rightness of whatever the sensation is, and then allow for the conversation to happen so that you can change the energy and address whatever body is bringing to the game. So we're going to start, we're going to begin at the beginning, my favorite place to begin. So just sit comfortably and in an uncrossed way. So if you're lying down, or if you're sitting in a chair, just be uncrossed and have your feet on the floor and your hands on your lap. And just take some nice deep breaths. And just breathe in like you have all the time and oxygen in the world. And exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Your body might want to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And just allow. And with your eyes closed, just become aware of your hearing. And just listen to the room. There may be a bird outside the window. There may be the sound of the air conditioning or a fan or fire in the fireplace. And even if there's none of that, be curious. Without straining, just be curious. What can you hear in this moment? Maybe you can hear your breathing. Good body. And now bring your awareness to the sensations of your body. As you're breathing, become aware of your head, your face, your skull, and just notice any sensations there. In your neck and your shoulders. You don't need to judge or change anything. Just be aware of the sensations in your head, your neck, your shoulders, and down your arms, and down your chest, your torso, your belly, your hips, your legs, down to the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers, the tips of your ears, and the top of your head. Just have that nice soft focus awareness on your entire body, head to toe, front and back, all around. And just have your hands on your legs or somewhere on your body and just give a gentle rub, like greeting a friend, like, hello, body, how are you? Just have a sensation of welcoming towards your body, like friendliness. Good body. Just take a moment to appreciate your body. Not even for anything, just because. Breathe. Good body. So bring your attention to the first chakra near the base of your spine and allow an energy cord from your first chakra down to the center of the planet. And as you breathe, allow that energy cord to expand. If it starts out like a rope, imagine it expanding out to be like a tree trunk. And just notice how your body responds. And you have this vital tree trunk of a grounding cord from near the base of your spine down to the center of the planet. And as you're breathing, allow yourself to be aware of sending energies that are no longer for your greater good down your grounding cord. And get a sense of your grounding cord holding you in the world, supporting you, holding you up. Notice how your breathing changes when you're right here, right now with your body. Like you have no place else to be. Like you want to spend time with this friend. This amazing body being that walks you into the world. Now imagine that grounding cord becoming a waterfall instead of a tree trunk. Effortlessly flowing, swooshing through, carrying away things that are no longer for your greater good, and yet buoying you up, supporting you. Notice how your body responds. What sensations you have when you imagine your grounding cord to be like a waterfall. Allow yourself to be aware of what a contribution that is. Breathe. Allow, allow, allow. And receive. The body. And now imagine that grounding cord to be like the perfect divot in the top of a mountain. You're sitting in this perfect spot for you, and it's just cradling your butt, comes up a little bit around your low back. It's just holding you. This ginormous mountain of grounding. Giving yourself permission to release anything that's no longer for your greater good. Effortlessly down this grounding of a mountain. Notice you breathing. Notice your heart rate, your neck, your brain. Good body. And just be aware of how being with your body changes everything. Changes how you experience your day, how you experience the moment. Notice how much kinder life and living gets when you take a moment to be present with yourself and ground and breathe like you have all the time and oxygen in the world. Now create the mental image picture of a rose and appreciate that rose. Notice the size, shape, and color. And now blow it up like a firecracker. Poof. And create another rose. Let it be whatever color, size, shape it wants to be, and then blow it up. Poof. Create another rose. Appreciate your creation and blow it up. Poof. And just continue to pretend you're creating and destroying roses like you've been doing it all your life, even if you can't see them, even if you don't believe it, even if you think you're making it up, even if you think you don't know how to do it. Just create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy. Knowing that every time you create and destroy a rose, this is an energetic tool to help your body release energy that's no longer for your greater good. And you can also release energies that don't belong to you and that never did and never will. Just create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy. It's an energetic tool, an energetic practice to help your body in any moment, in any situation. Create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy. Now become aware of your neck and shoulders and just notice the sensations there. And create and destroy roses specifically to support your neck and shoulder area. Just create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy, create, destroy. And for some of you speed racers out there, you can create and destroy 10,000 every color rose at a time. Just create and destroy roses for the purpose of supporting and assisting your neck and shoulders. And just notice what that does to your breathing. Notice what that does to your belly. Notice what this does to your analyzer, your thinker. Good body. Just be aware of how creating and destroying roses eases your body. Yeah, good body. So continue to create and destroy roses and pat your body and allow your system to help your body make the changes required. As the energies that are coming into the planet are moving faster and faster and faster. Keeping things the way you're used to having them will not only be impossible, but it will be very strenuous. Lots of resistance. And lots of feeling behind. You just can't get a grip. So create and destroy roses for the idea that you can get things to be controllable again. So everywhere that you have a conclusion, decision, assumption, a belief, training, a programming, projections, anything that says you should be able to control things. You should be able to manage your emotions. You should be able to have your body be in check and in line. And if you are not able to do those things, you are deficient. You are not applying yourself. You are not being spiritual. You are not doing it right. You are not very intelligent. So everywhere that you have these programming lies that keep you hooked into the lie that you can control like with a K, everything, everywhere, at all points, in all times, in all directions. Everything that is known and unknown from this or any other body, lifetime, universe, or dimension. Will you now choose to recant, rescind, destroy, and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. 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 Create and destroy roses. And anything in your system that says that to go with the flow means you're a slacker, you're standing down, you're not showing up, you're not doing your part, you're not being adulting enough, you're not being in charge enough, you're not being in control enough. And everywhere that you have this programming that says that it's all your fault, basically. Everything that brings up and lets down from this or any other body, lifetime, universe, or dimension. Do you choose to recant, rescind, destroy, and uncreate all at times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Recant, rescind, destroy, recant, rescind, destroy, 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 disintegrate, and erase. Create and destroy roses, pat your sweet body. And anywhere you have any conclusions, decisions, assumptions that if you were doing your practice right, if you were really being spiritual, if you were really doing fill in the blank, then you would never be upset. You would never have an emotional response again. Everything would be manageable. Everything would be smooth sailing. The bank account would always be full. Everybody would always love you. Whatever conclusions, decisions, assumptions, and fantasies that you have about how you work and about what life is and everything that brings up and lets down from this or any other body, lifetime, universe, or dimension. Will you recant, rescind, destroy, and uncreate all at times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Create and destroy roses. Breathe. Allow, allow, allow. Good body. And just create and destroy roses to allow yourself to receive the shifts in your energy and the changes and the easing. Even if you can't explain it to yourself, even if it doesn't make any sense. Allow, allow, allow. Breathe, create and destroy roses. So everywhere you have any conclusions, decisions, assumptions, projections, programming, or anything else that says that there is a place that you should get back to, a place of ease, a place of comfort, a place of no strain, of no stress, where everything that happens, you can process it as soon as it happens, and you're not late and you have no backlog of things to process, and that everything is instantaneous, and you're the best AI that ever lived. Everywhere you have any crazy ideas about how you're supposed to be and how your body's supposed to be and how the world is supposed to be and how society is supposed to be, and any of these notions that are tripping you up or holding you back or making you crazy, will you now recant, rescind, destroy, and uncreate all that times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Vaporize, liquefy. And anything that won't allow you to perceive how everything is moving in this grand design collusion towards your benefit. How the universe and your higher self are constantly colluding for the greatness of you. Anything that won't let you see that. Will you recant, rescind, destroy, and create all at times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Vaporize, liquefy. And all of the relationship bonds, everywhere that you don't want to allow yourself to bloom fully because of who it would cost you, or who you perceive it would cost you, rather. And everywhere that you would rather stay small and fit in than exhale and get big and be you. Everything that brings up and lets down from this or any other body, lifetime, universe, or dimension. Will you recant, rescind, destroy, and uncreate all that times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destroy, disintegrate, and erase. Vaporize, liquefy. Breathe, allow, perceive, and receive. Receive the spaciousness and the ease of all this other energy moves out. Allow yourself to be aware of how you're always filling in with you, infinite you. The you beyond definition, beyond control, beyond your body, beyond the story of you, infinite you. Create and destroy roses and breathe in more of you than you ever thought possible. Good body. So out in front of you, just imagine seeing you out in front of you. You can put it in a rose or you can just see you. And this is the parts of you that your family knows about, that you see in a mirror, that the Time Warner version of the world recognizes, as well as the stories of you that you have about you. Now, a little behind that, allow yourself to perceive infinite you. The you that's had many, 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 many lifetimes and bodies. The you that's been the best of the best and the worst of the worst and everything in between. The you that has never left the divine, that is part of all that is and all that ever has been and all that ever will be, that has the bright spark behind the cells of this body. Perceive infinite you. Create and destroy roses and just tune into the vibration of you. This infinite, amazing, completely non-judgmental, rather amused powerhouse that is you, infinite you. Just get a sense as you breathe, just allow every cell of your body to be touched by the energy of you. As you breathe in that golden light of you, allowing all the cells and the atoms, the organs, everything in your physical body to change a little bit, soften, relax, energize. Without even naming it, just allow your body to respond to the energy of you. This is the you that loves you absolutely, that created you, that feeds your cells and your body, that knows all your stories and perceives more of you than any of your stories could. Create and destroy roses and allow yourself to experience the love and affinity your infinite self has for your body personality self. Breathe that in. And create and destroy roses for anything that does not allow you to. Create and destroy roses for any limits to receiving you. Breathe. Allow. Receive and receive. As an infinite being, there is no late. There is no hurry. There is no out of time or losing time. Time can't touch you. It's an idea. And body can easily adjust to raising the vibration. Breathe, allow, perceive. And in your mind, repeat to yourself, all of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory. You are an infinite being, and you have this amazing body. You are an infinite being, and you have this amazing body. You are an infinite being, and you have this amazing body. Choose to be on your side. Choose to be on your side. Choose to be on your side. The universe is on your side. The universe is on your side. The universe is on your side. Breathe. Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Breathe. Create and destroy roses. And directly in front of you, see the timeline. And right here, right now is right in front of you. And as you're creating and destroying roses and watching the timeline, notice all the sparkles on the timeline. They're like fireflies, but they're getting stronger. And just become aware here and going forward. More and more brighter sparks showing up. These are evidence of the universe and your higher self colluding on your behalf. Loading your timeline with the perfect conversation at the right time. Money coming to you from surprising places. People, places, and things being moved around to support you, to bring you possibilities that you haven't even thought of yet. Allow your body to perceive that on the timeline. And create and destroy roses to allow yourself to receive it, all of it, more. Nice deep breath, relax your focus. And when you're ready, just open your eyes, looking forward to the days and weeks' adventures. Stretch, yawn. Bend forward and release excess energy off your neck and shoulders. How's everybody doing?
Very good.
Anybody want to comment on the experience or have any questions? Everybody's nonverbal, huh? All right. Well, thank you all for coming today.
Thank you, Delia.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I fell asleep. With you.
I'm sorry?
I fell asleep.
Oh, that's fine too.
It was really good. Thank
Good.
you.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.